Hello, everybody. Do you have bad cases of the spoops? Well, I've got some good news for you. Now, with every spoop, you'll get great things like original content. That's right, folks. If you're done with having the spoops and you're going through life with too many spoops, like maybe you're going down to go to the bathroom, you have to take a tank, it's in the middle of the night. Who knows, maybe Jason Voorhees' ghost is coming around to go touch your sphincter. Well, don't worry. With every video you watch, you obtain another token for Hobo Ryan to come and save you from all spoops. That's right. Hobo Ryan will come out from your ceiling that he is totally not loitering in and tickle Jason's ghost's sphincter. Don't worry, Hobo Ryan also makes sure that you're safe from all non-ghostly spoops, like Hannibal Nectar. Who's Hannibal Nectar, you might ask? Only the world's most dangerous bee. I fucking smashed him. Sexually. So if you want your life to be spook-free, remember to check out Hobo Ryan every Monday for Spooky Mondays. Speaking of which... Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Ryan Reacts. Today, we're checking out another spoopy video, which was a suggestion. A suggestion by Alice Mick, I want Undertaker in my pants, who writes, please react to 11 bizarre and terrifying early versions of famous characters from Blame It on George. Now listen, you got a double whammy right there. One, Alice has been on my channel for a while, and I know Alice. She's one of my mods on my streams. And two, I miss Blame It on George. I was one tongue motion away from being demonetized. Listen, guys, it's been a long time since I've checked out a Blame It on George video. And it was kind of by design. I was watching so many videos that I was like, I've almost watched this entire library, and I never wanted to go there because you don't want to be that reactor that reacted to another entire channel. But it's been a while. And Blame It on George is close to my heart. As many of you know, Blame It on George was the very first video I ever reacted to. And he truly brings out some of the best scary content, so I look forward to seeing this one. But I can bet you anything that at some point, your boy Ronald McDonald's gonna show up, because he went from serial killer to pedophile to, oh, is that it from Stephen King's It? To, oh hey, he's not too bad. But he's still a clown. Guys, it's too light. Guys, it's too light. We gotta be spookier. Is that spooky enough for you? Look, we just spooked it up. Less light, so it's spooky. Atmospheric. And because I looked like a marshmallow. I can't look like a marshmallow. I've got appearances to hold up. Of course, folks, if you like, check out the original link. And more from original content creator, the link will be in the description. Important documents. What's in the background? Is that a Muppet?
The old saying goes that nothing beats the original. Well, thank God these characters were redesigned, or else they might not have been as famous or well known as they are now.
I'll be honest,
After
the first
all,
season of
really get it right the
all
first
of these
time.
shows.
I mean, for the few of you who saw my older videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The first step towards being good at something is to be absolutely terrible at it.
Wow,
So today,
South Park
we're going
honestly
to
looks
take
like
a
an
look at
old-timey
bizarre and
Flash on
terrifying early
Newgrounds.
versions of famous characters.
He just looks like literal shit after. It's just a turd with a mouth. Kill me!
Number 11.
I
Mr.
was the
Clean.
baby from
Before Mr.
Eraserhead!
Clean's hilarious Facebook page, he was actually portrayed live action by a human in the 1960s. The harsh shadows makes Mr. Clean look
Oh my god!
and even
He
his
looks
smile
like the
just screams
Hitman!
evil.
Or a rapist. Or a rapist hitman.
Excuse me, lady. But floor cleaning doesn't have to be that tough.
Listen, mister. I know a little more about floor
I thought you about. Listen, mister, I don't own it. I didn't take any money from the mob, okay?
Friendly looking cartoon character with the same earring.
The earring makes it more mysterious.
10. The Frankenstein.
Pause for 1 sec. The Frankenstein Monster? Really? He's already a monster, though. And I wonder if old Nosferatu's gonna be in this video, because god dang, Nosferatu's so much scarier than Dracula. But this just goes to show, guys, that you can put a lot of normal things in black and white and it'll look like a frickin' murder movie. It feels like the ending of that video will be like, listen, mister, I know a thing or two about cleaning. Oh, do you? Now you can clean up all these nasty bloodstains on my white suit. With Mr. Clean. I'm gonna clean myself up. No, Mr. Clean, it's not how you use your product. Ah, jeez. Oh, well.
His very first appearance.
I'm gonna be honest,
was in
I've
the
never
1910
seen...
silent film. He looked incredibly different and actually sort of terrifying.
It looks like a
looking more like
bum!
an undead creature than a mad experiment gone wrong.
Okay, I guess you're right.
Enough,
But this
the film
once
was
again
basically
shows
lost
that
film
black
for
and
many
white
years.
and crappy
It
footage
wasn't
makes
until the
everything look
1950s
10
when
times
Wisconsin
scarier.
film collector, unbeknownst to its rarity, purchased the movie.
I say his
Its
mouth
existence
isn't
was
very
revealed
scary.
in the
What is
1970s,
that?
and
See what I
even though
mean?
the film deteriorated, it was still viewable.
Oh my gosh!
The most well-known image of
Like if it was
Frankenstein came out
clear,
in
this would be the
1930s.
shittiest thing in the world.
Had the first silent film not fallen into obscurity, it's possible that this would have been the definitive Frankenstein monster.
I'm not even a monster, I'm a bum. Give me
Number
your
9.
change.
The Hamburglar.
Please.
During his prime, the Hamburglar was a fun young character who was always trying to steal all the hamburgers for
But
himself.
before, he was a
This, he was always an
kleptomaniac.
important character in the McDonald land community.
Before he wiggled
was
his
even
ears, he
friends
robbed
with
banks
Ronald
and killed
McDonald.
children.
However, during the 70s, he looked more like the dastardly arch rival to Ronald
Holy
McDonald.
shit!
He was taller,
Oh my
creepier, older,
gosh!
even at one point becoming a crucified swing for children. It wasn't until the 80s when he
Well,
was
George,
given
I
more
don't know if
design.
that's fair to
That
say,
is
buddy.
until 2015, when the Hamburglar was redesigned again into a grown masked man wearing a fedora. Sorry, 80s kids.
He can take my burgers any day. Except the first guy.
Ronald
He
McDonald.
can get the scraps. You
If the
creepy
Hamburglar
freaker.
wasn't
Hey, I
enough,
was right. It's old
Ronald
Ronnie.
McDonald also looked pretty creepy back in the day.
Oh my god!
Some would argue
Holy
that he looks just
shit!
as scary now as he did all those years ago.
He is
Maybe
kind of
Conqueror
creepy.
was forever terrifying, but in this
God,
case,
the wrinkles ain't
crappy
helping
TV
him.
quality is what makes it way worse. Take away
But
the
you
crappy
coulda said
TV
that about all
quality,
the others,
he's still
too.
terrifying. Take for instance the first time we meet him. He's just
What's
in the
in the
dark,
cup?
watching TV.
Why does he have a
before
cup
turning
on his
around
nose?
and addressing the kids with a super creepy
We were
deep
broke
voice.
back then. We couldn't buy a real nose.
Hey, isn't watching TV fun? Especially when you got delicious McDonald's hamburgers.
Please let me out of your
Another
basement,
reincarnation of Ronald
Ronald.
McDonald
I'm
features
sorry
a
I
bunch of
eat
dolls
Burger
that you can
King.
tickle,
I actually
squeeze,
do like
and
McDonald's
take
better.
anywhere
It doesn't make me
according to the
want to have
commercial.
constant
Well,
diarrhea.
At least it's not as bad as the new Happy Meal box.
Even Happy
Number
Wheels
7.
products want to kill
Aunt
themselves
Jemima.
afterwards.
Aunt Jemima first originated from a song
Guys,
called
how can this be scary?
Old Aunt Jemima.
Oh, I guess it could
by
be bizarre,
African-American
too.
Songwriter Billy
Um,
Kersands. It
this
became
isn't gonna
his
get
most
racist,
popular
is it?
song. So when Aunt
Please don't
Jemima's
get
pancake
racist.
flour first appeared all the way
Please
back
don't
in
get racist.
1889,
Oh, God.
she looked absolutely terrifying, and it stayed that way.
Oh
even
my
after the civil rights
God!
movement. It wasn't until 1989 when she was redesigned to a new, non-incredibly racist, friendly neighbor-like look.
Pause. It's gonna be okay, everybody. It's gonna be okay. Man, I always thought whiteface wasn't as bad as blackface, but apparently in the scare department, it really is! Aunt Jemima looked freaking scary!
The
This
Genie
is truly
Aladdin.
fascinating. How?
And
How?
remember, Eric Goldberg was the one
How
behind
can you
the
make
design
Genie
for the
more
Genie.
scary? If it has Robin
In
Williams'
fact,
voice, it's not gonna be
some believe
scary.
He based the design of the Genie on Jewish stereotypes. Some of the earlier artwork looks very different from the Genie we all know and love. The most bizarre being the sinister-looking one.
Oh no!
Wide, menacing grin and monstrous.
Hey
teeth.
Jemima!
It's
Looks
hard
like
to
it
imagine
wasn't
what
that
Aladdin
bad,
would
am
be
I
like
right?
if this Genie
Wow!
made it into the movie. He
Oh,
almost looks more like a villain rather than a comic relief character. In the end,
though it would
the
be
artist finally
weird.
created the Genie with
I
Robin
want him to
Williams'
look
voice
like
in mind,
me.
thus giving birth to the eccentric and comedic Genie we all know and love. It's even more difficult imagining this Genie being voiced by Robin Williams.
He'd make it work. He's Robin Williams.
Number 5. E.T. In 2014,
I've never truly noticed E.T.'s
released
big
early
old
concept
boobies.
versions of the character E.T. Spielberg was in the works of another alien-themed project.
I've
titled
actually never
Night
watched
Skies,
this movie
which
since
would have
like I was
featured 11
5. I
distinctly
really don't
different
remember it at
aliens.
all.
Night Skies was never made, and some of its material was used in later films. The horrifying, nightmare-causing aliens
He
would
looks
ultimately
like the
become
monster
E.T.
from the Black
The difference is
Lagoon!
quite remarkable. This older incarnation of E.T. seemed more like
Man,
those
the
eyes
arms
with
would have been
round
really
eyes,
awkward on the bike.
eyes that just kind of stared into your soul.
Timmy!
Rick Baker
Timmy!
even jokingly
My
called
arms
him
are ripping
E.T.'s
off!
dad.
You're going too fast! I don't remember the boy's name. I haven't watched the movie since I was
Darth
5.
Maul. Darth Maul is already such a scary looking guy. How about
Darth
his
Maul is my
early
favorite
artwork?
character from the prequels.
Well,
Right
this
next to
character
General
was designed
Grievous.
by the concept designer Ian McCaig. He recalled George Lucas describing Maul as a figure from your worst nightmare. So, McCaig thought about his worst nightmare, and then used those to design an initial look
That'd be
for the
pretty
character.
interesting, though, if
McCaig
Maul's
described
character.
his worst nightmare as a lifeless face pressed against a window in a form. A dead yet alive figure who stares at him through the rain. McCaig used that
I
as
just
the
like
first
the
design,
thought. Oh,
adding
oh
metal
my
teeth, blood red
god.
stripes of hair, and goldish blue skin. Lucas apparently thought it was too intense, saying,
That was Lucas's
"Okay,
face that
now draw
froze.
me your second worst nightmare."
Lucas's face never
Number
changed
3.
ever again.
The Michelin Man. This lovely character belongs to the Michelin Tire Company
I think I've seen
and
this
was
one
first
before.
conceived by Edward and Andre
Also, I
Michelin,
think Maul should have been
the two
that creepy
brothers who founded
monster.
the company.
Like, you
In
could have had, like, the
1994,
dark side of fear
Edward
or
noticed a
something.
stack of tires and thought that he could maybe make a mascot out of it.
Though, to be fair, Maul does
Several
look pretty
years
cool
later,
now.
The most terrifying Michelin Man was born. This model was
Here
a
we
free-drinking
sell
cigar
deflated
smoking
sad
giant stack of
balloon
tires with barely a
tires.
face.
Not
Here
real
he is standing
tires,
next to an
just
advertising
sad
vehicle used in Santa
ones.
Clara in
Get your
1926.
sad tires
And
here.
here he is again in some type of tire parade. Eventually,
Do
the
you
Michelin
want
Man would evolve
tires
to a
that
more
resemble
friendlier,
your
athletic
droopy
build,
penis?
with a face and
Well,
even a
we've
smile.
got you covered. Ladies, jowls making you
This is a Minnie
sad?
Mouse costume.
Buy a representation
These
of it.
designs date back as far as the 1930s.
That is
when they were
horrifying.
already a little terrifying. But
It
nothing
does. It
was
looks
as
like
the
something a
costumes
serial
used in
killer
the
would wear when he
1950s
killed somebody.
when Disneyland first opened. They first started off awkwardly tall and thin.
Oh
with stiff
my
eyes and long,
god.
unsettling
I've
mouths.
never wanted to punch a
While
mascot
Disney
in the
realized
face
their
more.
cartoon designs wouldn't
Like, it's
really
just one of those
translate
scary-
well into real life, so they were redesigned with
Oh
blue
my
and color.
god, guys!
It wasn't just Minnie and Mickey's costumes that were horrifying. Some of the other characters look pretty unusual.
He's
too.
been having a little too
Thankfully,
much
they
honey,
fixed the key
boys.
issue before inducing more nightmares into the minds of their young customers, let alone their parents.
That guy knows. He's like,
Kermit
"Listen,
the Frog.
I'll give you the money. How
In
can you say
1957,
Kermit?
Jim Henson, the creator of the Muppets, was tasked with producing
Uh-oh,
a
did they see
commercial for
did they
Wilton
see
Coffee.
Kermit the
It
Borg's
was then
video?
when Jim Henson created one
Uh-oh.
of the earliest incarnations
Uh-oh.
for Kermit the Frog, known as Wilkins.
That was a doozy.
Wilkins was a smiling greenish puppet who loved Wilkins coffee. So much so that he even murdered and assaulted his friend Watkins for not liking it. Let's take a look at some of his best work.
Shit, Kermit, I think they found your footage,
Hey,
bud!
buddy, what do you think of Wilkins coffee?
I never tasted it.
Now, what do you think of Wilkins?
That doesn't make any sense!
coffee?
No, I don't like coffee.
Oh my god! Technically, he didn't kill him.
You know, people who don't
That was
drink
the
Wilkins
mafia.
coffee just blow up sometimes.
Oh, that's a lot of...
See what I mean? This machine
Oh
will make you
god!
a cup of
Kermit,
Wilkins
okay,
coffee.
I'm sorry!
Not me. Oh, take mine with cream and sugar. Me too.
Want some Wilkins coffee with your strawberry shortcake?
Is that really? Can you really say it's a Kermit,
You
though?
can't say that you don't either.
Oh
On
my
guard, salute
god!
Wilkins coffee.
But I don't drink Wilkins coffee.
Some learn, some don't. Any last requests, like for a cup of Wilkins coffee?
No,
You don't drink Wilkins?
no.
How shocking.
It keeps
With
going!
Wilkins coffee, I'll make you into two befores.
I should have saw this coming.
He always was a cut-up.
We all...
I love these Wilkins coffee commercials, don't you?
I'm tired of them. Just kidding, Mr. Wilkins.
That was one of those moments that I kept on thinking it can't get worse. And it continuously got worse. Oh my gosh. Guys. It went, it was kind of like tongue-in-cheek, like, I could see the explosions and stuff, but then it just, like, got really dark at the end. Why did Wilkins Coffee think this was a good idea? First of all, the first one was I think the worst, because it's like, hey, have you ever tried it? No, I haven't tried it yet. Boom! That's right, folks. If you didn't even try our products, we're gonna murder you. I don't know if you could say that's the earliest version of Kermit, because unlike everyone else, they kind of looked like their original self. This one looked like a completely different character. I think this was just Jim Henson making a puppet for the commercials. I don't know if it technically is connected to Kermit other than Jim Henson just doing the Kermit voice. Was Jim Henson that did the voice? I'm not really sure about that. Hold on one second. I want to check something real quick. I want to re-listen to the beginning bit. Maybe he said something about it. Okay, so it was green. Green. I mean, it was in black and white. But, yeah, I have a hard time saying that that is the early incarnations of Kermit. I mean, you could say of the Muppets, because it was, like, an early work of his. But, I don't know. I mean, the voice, yes. But it's like, I think Kermit's voice, like, his Kermit voice, because it's the main character, was kind of just his just Muppet voice that he had. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Jim Henson's original, like, he took the Wilkins, like, puppet and went, I'm gonna evolve this into Kermit. I kind of think they were two different characters. I don't know if they're technically connected. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was another Ryan Reacts, and that was fascinating and great stuff. I absolutely enjoyed that video. Of course, folks, remember to subscribe, leave a like down below, and write a comment on what kind of spooky content you would like me to watch. And of course, if you want to support me, I have a Patreon. Any amount of money really does help me. Hey, Kermit. You want to talk about your past? That fat sack of shit had it coming. He probably did.